Okay, if you're on the phone, please use the link that you were provided, which is www.anymeeting.com. Look for our public meeting, which is Plexus Meeting 1. Also, if you have any questions after this call, please contact the ambassador that invited you to the call. And hello, and welcome to our 30 Days of Plexus Opportunity Financial Testimonies. My name is Rod Garcia. I'm a Gold Ambassador, and I'll be your host. The first thing I want to make clear is that these testimonies are strictly the testimonies of our fellow team members. We are not representing Plexus Worldwide in our statement. Therefore, this is not a sponsored event by Plexus Worldwide. All information provided in this testimony, particularly any information relating to specific medical conditions, health care, preventative care, and healthy lifestyles, is presented for general informational purposes only. Should not be considered complete or exhaustive, does not cover all disorders or conditions or their treatment. The information provided is not intended as a substitute for the advice provided by your own physician or health care provider, and may not necessarily take your individual health situation into account. This author assumes no liability or responsibility for any errors or omissions in the content of this testimony. The statements regarding any products included in this testimony have not been evaluated by the FDA, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Okay, so with all that behind us, let's move on. I just want to say that we're just everyday people from all walks of life. We've all found Plexus Worldwide products, and we love them. We're all very excited about the great successes that we've had with Plexus. Stories you're about to hear are from our fellow team ambassadors. They will share the various successes they've had with their overall health, their wellness, and their financial opportunity door that has opened. Therefore, it's hard for us to keep quiet and not want to share these wonderful success stories with others. Along with today's show, today we have my sister-in-law. Her name is Tony Wardell. Tony Wardell is a senior gold ambassador, and I love her. Tony. Here's also Jana, I believe, who's also going to be involved in this testimony. Hello, Tony.
Hi, Ron. Hello, everybody.
Hey everyone. This is Jana Garcia, and I am going to host Tony's testimony. Here's Tony's picture. She has an awesome testimony, and I wish you could see her before and after because it's very, very impressive. But if you're in her group, you'd be able to see that. So we're going to start out by Tony's going to tell us how she joined, why she joined, and so if there's anybody on here that's thinking about joining, I think you'll be really interested in hearing Tony's story because it's very motivating and inspiring. So Tony, why don't you tell us how you started and why?
Okay, well, I started because I have a sister that's very assertive, and I'm glad of that because I found out that my other two, we have four sisters, and I found out that three of them were taking Plexus products that I had never even heard of before. And they had totally left me out of the loop. And Jana told me about it, and those of you that know us, we're all 2 years apart, but we're kind of like quadruplets. We do everything together. So I had to get in on this, but I told Jana, there's no way I can afford that. We were struggling month to month, and I didn't really think it'd be worth spending the money on anyway because I was never the type of person that would believe in diet pills or any diet fads like that. So I was just like, okay, well, I'd like to because y'all are, but I just really don't think I could. Well, Jana, didn't stop there, and she told me, about how I could sign up and get a welcome kit and how I could sell the 1 month's worth and have some trial packs to sell. And so we really were struggling so bad that I had to borrow all the money from Jana just to get started. But Jana, being as assertive as she is, she signed me up while I was teaching. I was just like, okay, whatever, And so she signed me up, and so I got my little kit, and I started products and really, really liked them. So I want to back up 15 years before that. I know that's a big jump, but I kind of have to start where my story kind of begins. I'm a school teacher, and my husband was a prison guard. So in Texas, that means you don't have a very big income from either one of us. But we were paycheck to paycheck, but just getting by. Well, he was in an accident. He had a garage collapse on him and severed his spinal cord and paralyzed him. And he was not able to work after that due to extreme pain. He's a paraplegic, paralyzed from the waist down, and he has extreme nerve spasms, nerve pain, and so he had to quit working. So not only did we lose his income, but we were all on his insurance, which the Texas prison system has really good insurance, and so we lost his income, and then we lost his insurance. So I had to pick up our family insurance on the Texas Teachers Insurance Program, which is very, very expensive. So for our family, the premiums were about $1,000, and which just pretty much ate up my whole paycheck, which I was the only paycheck coming in. So it was really, really rough, just really, really struggling. And about the same time I started taking the product, we had a meeting with our insurance reps, and our insurance was going up again this year. And I just came out of the meeting crying because our premiums were going to be over $1,000 a month, and I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I texted Jana, and I asked her if she knew of any side jobs I could do. She's like, why don't you try selling Plexus products? I was already signed up as an ambassador. And I was like, well, I'm not a salesperson. She's like, well, you don't have to be. Just share with everybody how the products are working for you. So I started sharing a little bit. I'm kind of a reserved person and not real assertive like Jana is. But I just started sharing with a few people, and I had some of my friends that I signed up as preferred customers. And so then I opened up a Facebook group and started telling people, and I was having great success on the product. And people could see not just the weight loss side of it, but the energy that I had, and I felt like a whole different person. My husband noticed right away because I would come home from teaching, and I would almost every single day would have to lay down for at least an hour. I was just so exhausted. I teach 4-year-olds, and they would just drain me. Well, from the first day I started taking Plexus, I quit taking naps. I just did not need them. I came home, and I actually did stuff around the house, and I just felt normal again. So I started sharing that on Facebook, and just from my friends seeing me, and I started having customers, and I started having some people that actually wanted to sign up as ambassadors, and just started growing a team under me, and it just kind of snowballed. Not quite as fast as Jana, but I just work a few hours in the evening, get posting on Facebook and checking on customers and ambassadors. And last I looked, I have 147 team members, and I'm just real proud of that. And my first goal, my first paycheck came, and I was really hoping I would make enough to buy the product again the next month, because I had sold 1 month of it. So I made way more than that, so I was really excited. I wanted to pay a good portion of my insurance premium, and I did that. And then my second goal was that I wanted to pay my entire premium, and I surpassed that really fast, and it's just been a really true blessing to be able to not have to worry so much about that huge insurance premium, because we're not struggling anymore. We're not living paycheck to paycheck, and we're starting to be able to dig ourselves out of debt, and just really being able to enjoy some less stressful months and less stressful situations. So that's about it.
So Tony, what goals do you have, like your short-term goals and long-term goals do you have for Plexus?
Well, my short-term goal is that I'm really hoping to advance to Ruby level at the end of this month. Really hoping to get there. And I'm just really hoping to keep growing my team and helping my team members reach their goals. And I really hope that I can totally get out of debt. And by the time I can retire from teaching, that I can just really be in a situation where I don't have the stress of wondering if I can really make it retiring from teaching.
Right. And how about the trip we got to go in Florida on? How fun was that?
Oh, that was a blast.
October.
That was a lot of fun, and they treated us like royalty, and we just had so much fun.
So we got to go on a trip in October, and they have it every year for leaders when you sign on and you earn your way to go to that as a leader. And so anybody who signs on right now has plenty of time to earn the right to go to that. And it's a different place every year. We don't know where it's going to be yet this year, but one year it was a cruise, and last year it was on Amelia Island, which is in Florida. It was so pretty there. If Tony gets to Emerald before July 31st, she's going to get to go to Maui with us, and that's my goal for her. So I'm going to help her get there. But I just want to say that Tony is living proof that anyone can do this business, because Tony's right. She is very laid back. She's very quiet. Not a salesperson at all. I don't consider myself a salesperson either, but when I do believe in a product, I can sell it. I know that about myself now. But Tony, I would have never thought, no matter how much she believed in a product, I did not think Tony would do this. I did not. And she has so impressed me with her leadership skills and just being a great leader, and her team has grown really, really fast. I mean, she says it's not that fast, but it's really going really great for her. And this is what happens. You get into this company, and it brings you out. And you believe in the products, and you want to share them with people, and people see that, and they want to join your team. So it's not all about being assertive or trying to recruit people. It's all about just sharing the products and sharing the opportunity of what it's doing for you, and then people want to join and do it with you. So thank you, Tony, for being on the call. And if anybody who's on the call, if you're not already an ambassador, please get back with the person that invited you to the call, or if you're listening right now on somebody's customer group, get with the person whose customer group you're listening to this on, and sign up with them if you're interested, or ask them more questions, because they'll be more than happy to tell you all about how to sign up and how to become an ambassador. So we are going to end the call. Please join us tomorrow. At the same time, we will have another caller or video. I'm not sure if it'll be somebody that you can actually see talking, or if it'll be a call like this one, but it'll be at 8 o'clock again tomorrow. And we are about halfway through with our 30 days of calls, and so you'll be hearing this, or you'll be able to hear this when we have it put on Facebook. So we're going to go ahead. If you are on the call for the training meeting, you can go ahead and stay on the call. We're going to take a few minutes to switch recordings so that we can record the training meeting after this one. So have a good evening, and thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.